Hi, I'm Steph from Stitchy Steph and welcome back to my Flosstube channel number 14. I want to say thank you to everybody who's liked and subscribed the page, it really means a lot, and everyone who comments. I don't always remember to comment back, but I do comment as soon as I remember, so I do apologise for that. So today I have 2 FFOs and 3 whips. I've written everything down today so I know what I'm doing, and something that I've made other than it's to do with cross stitching, and 1 haul. So I'm going to go straight into my whips. I'm going to work down my list today so I don't jump all over the place. So my first whip, work in progress for people who don't quite know what whip is, so is my, should maybe start, shouldn't I? Showing you the picture first. It is the final part of my Christmas Dreams SAL by Tiny Modernists, and it is the final part that we've received, but I'm still working on it. Ooh. Yeah. So the bit that has been added is that bit. I haven't done much on this one. I've been working on others, so I haven't done much on that one. But I am doing that more now. My others aren't as big as that one. So my other one is my haunted mansion one, but it's not haunted mansion, it's Happy Haunts by Good Morning Maui. So I did promise to show you this last time, and that is the pattern, not the pattern, what it should look like. And this is what it does look like at the moment. Leota was I found Leota quite difficult. It's nice to stitch, but I found it quite difficult because when you're stitching, it doesn't feel as though you're stitching like a big project, because they're only like little ones, as you can see here. Because they're only little, it feels as though you're stitching like smallies. So there's that one. And like I say, it is really nice to stitch, so it feels like you're coming on quite a long way when you complete one character. So there's that one. Now the other one is I found in an old cross stitcher magazine, and I bought it. This is why I don't like working with technology. Library. It was in the cross stitch collection, and it is a Prairie schooler, which I was very, very shocked to find that they have in their magazines. So of course, as soon as I seen it, I had to stitch it, and it is that one. It is the night before Christmas, and I'm sorry I had to show you the pattern there, but I haven't got it ready. I'm so unorganised today, and that's how far I've got. Now, while I carry on with, this is sort of what I've made that has something to do with cross stitching. I tea dyed a load of aida. Literally stuck it in boiling water with about 10 tea bags and left it for about an hour and a half, and then let it boil, and then I just turned it off and put the lid on and just left it, and they've all turned out completely different, like different colours and different textures. And once they were done, I just drained them in a strainer, put it in the tumble dryer until they were more or less completely dry, and then I just hung them over the radiator. I don't know if that's the right way of doing it, but that's the way I did it, and I found that it worked for me. So that one's quite a dark one, I think, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that one yet. So I did quite a lot, and these ones I get free out of like when I buy my magazines, and you get like the free patterns and the free kits. I keep them, and I don't always use them for my like that kit. I use them for other things like the Prairie schooler. So I just got a load of them as well. That's why they're all so small. And to be honest, I'm quite enjoying doing the small projects rather than large projects at the moment. So I think for a while I'm just going to carry on doing some small ones. So that is my Prairie schooler, the night before Christmas. And I will go back to that, but I want to get a bit more done on my Christmas stitch along by the Tiny Modernist. So I want to get that one done a little bit more, so I feel like I've achieved something. Now I have 2 FFOs. One of them is, I think I showed you it before, but it wasn't completely finished, so is that one. Tis the Season to be Jolly by Congdon. I always get a name wrong, and I will have to get it right, so I really am apologising. So yeah, there's that one. I haven't backed it yet, but at the moment it's absolutely fine, because it's just, we've got a wreath, a garland coming down the stairs, so it's just pushed in the garland so nobody really sees the back, and we're in tier 3 lockdown, so no one's coming in anywhere. Now my other one is part of my haul as well. Now I didn't realise that Just Cross Stitch had an app on the, like, I don't know about Android, but on the Apple store. So I obviously bought it, and I downloaded it, and I bought the Christmas ornaments 2020 special. So that's my haul. So yeah, there was that one. And then I have stitched the Santa Claus is Coming to Town, which is that one. And it was lovely to stitch. As I say in every video, I change my my threads, flosses to what suits me the best. So whatever's on here, the colours they suggest, I haven't used. So there's that Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and this, I'm so proud of this. You'll have seen it put all over my Instagram, everything, because I'm so proud of it. My complete FFO. Now, that was meant to be like a little charm. I didn't have a charm. Don't know if you can see the charm there. I didn't have the charm, so I just substituted it for a bow. I made my own bow, and that was out of the magazine, off another pattern, off another chart, so I just nicked that and put that with that one because I thought it was a bit plain. But I just used rickrack. Still got hot glue everywhere. I just stuck rickrack on here. I painted the board. The board originally was this colour, and they were from the pound shop, my local pound shop, and I have about 10 of them because I love them. So my local board from the pound shop, painted it white, chalk paint, base coated white, painted a bit of black paint underneath. I don't know if you can see here. Stuck this with a bit of board that I had hot glued, and voila. I think if I ever, oh, and then I've nicked my kids' little Santa thing, I don't know if you can see. And when I've put my bow on, I have actually used a pipe cleaner. So I'm super, super proud of that finish. So I am looking, I don't know if anybody have heard of one, a Grinch cross stitch. Do you know, just like a little one? Because I know I started this one a while ago, and I think it was by Emma Congdon as well, and I still haven't finished it. And it was going to be the an advent calendar, and it was going to have 1, 2, 3, and it was all like different. I think the next one would have been like nutcrackers or soldiers, but because obviously we're day 4 into like the 4th of December, I haven't actually even completed it or started it. Like, obviously I've started it, but I haven't even nearly completed it. So what I was going to do was just cut it out and make it into a decoration, like, because I found these I got from Easter. I'll take these off. got this from Easter at my local pound shop, and I've hung, yes, I have hung that one on my tree. So I want to make this like my little cross stitching tree. I mean, my Emma Congdon one that I have just made, 'Tis the Season to be Jolly, is too big to go on there, I think, so I'm not going to stick that one on. I'm going to put that on my garland on my stairs. But yeah, and the best thing about these, well, they were really glittery, and I like glitter, but not all the time. I like little bits now and then. So I spray painted this with white chalk paint, and it bends completely. But what I have noticed when I've sprayed it is when I move it, the chalk paint stays. So I can't rebend them. So wherever they are now, they'll have to stay till after Christmas when I respray them for the next holiday, which will be Valentine's Day. So they'll be getting sprayed red. So, but yeah, that's where I'm hanging on my little decoration. So my idea was to make that into a hanging decoration and maybe just do it with all of them. So I'm not sort of forcing myself to make an advent calendar, just make it into like a decoration really. And then hopefully next year, if I do complete them, then I might be able to hang them either on a big bit of felt and make them into an advent calendar, or hang them on my garland coming downstairs. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, I think. I'm going to also try some of these. It's Holiday Mums by Debbie Mum. And some of the things are absolutely... My aim is, after I've finished my Christmas Dreams, is to try and stitch, or even with this actually, stitch one a night. So I sort of feel as though I'm getting somewhere. So after I've finished all them that I've just shown you, these are my next ones. So I'm thinking, where is it? We Love Snow by the Snow. I don't know if you can see it, by the Snowman. I don't know if you can see that one. But it's absolutely beautiful, and I think that's going to be my next one when I've finished everything else. So I'm just looking, I'm very in the Christmas spirit today. I've got my little earrings in, Santa earrings. I've got my elf t-shirt on, and we're going to sit and we're going to watch Christmas movies, and I've got a gingerbread coffee, so, and it is very sweet. I just want to say that, where has it gone, that one? That is out of the Just Cross Stitch magazine by Historic Handworks, just so you all know in case you want to stitch it. And if you do stitch it, will you let me know? Because I love seeing people's finishes, and it sort of inspires me to move my bottom and finish mine. So, right, I'm going to go and do some Christmas wrapping, because if I don't do it now, I won't get it done. I've wrapped all the kids. I've just got my husband's and our parents to do, and my brother's to do, so hopefully not too much. And if I don't do it, my husband won't do it, so, and my kids will just unwrap everything if they see it. Never mind. So let me know about your Christmas stitching. Add me on Instagram. It's at stitchy underscore, oh God, I can't even speak, underscore Steph. And I have got a Pinterest. I didn't realise people use Pinterest as much as what people do, so I have got my Pinterest account. I will link that below as well, so go and have a look on there, because I do pin a load of patterns that people put up. Also, I don't use Facebook. Yeah, so let me know and comment below, and if you want to know anything, ask me. And I feel like I'm dragging this out longer than it needs to be. So keep well and stay safe, and I will see you hopefully next week, depending on the children, because my eldest nursery has shut for 2 weeks. So next week will be her last week off, and then she goes back for a week, and then she's off again for Christmas. So yeah, hopefully I'm going to get it done next week, and if not, it won't be till the week after, I'm afraid. So right, have a good week and happy stitching. Hi, I completely forgot to show you. Everyone absolutely loved my Halloween sign. It's in one of my earlier videos and it just said boo going down. Well, I've made a Christmas one and it is absolutely massive. And it's, I don't know if you can see, it's merry. I have to do it on an angle because it's so big. Christmas. And all it is we've been doing the garden in the summer and we put a load of decking down. We had some decking boards left over and I literally painted the decking board, brought it in for a few days, let it dry out, painted the decking board in chalk paint, used my Cricut machine to cut out Merry Christmas, and yeah, there was that one. But I did try and use infusible ink on here and it didn't work. So never use infusible ink on wood, it doesn't work. So yeah, it was going to be the Grinch because I'm absolutely loving the Grinch at the moment. And because I had a little bit of wood that, I don't even know where it was from, I had a tiny little bit of wood left and it was battered and it was bruised. Now, I don't like throwing wood away if I've got my Cricut machine because I think, well, I can make it into something just to sort of pretty. So I've got my Christmas sign, and then what do you get at Christmas? Presents. As you can see, it's well and truly battered and bruised, and they have been outside in the rain. That's the other bit there, it's proper broken. So I literally sprayed it. Oh, that bit's coming off, I'll have to stick that down. I sprayed it with gold spray paint. I primed it, sprayed it with gold spray paint and printed out a little bow. So it's like a little present. So out the front these two go together. So it's proper festive. I love it. So the only thing is, like I said, is don't use infusible ink on wood because it doesn't work. And I think infusible ink's very overrated anyway. I personally don't like it. I'd rather just use the vinyl. And I sprayed this instead of painted varnish on it, and I found that it hasn't actually stuck as well as when it like protected it as much as it would have if I'd have painted the varnish on. But I wasn't painting varnish in the house because it stinks. So I thought I can go out the back quickly, spray varnish on it and bring it in and let it dry. But like I say, it hasn't worked as well, but it's absolutely fine for a few weeks till after Christmas, and I'll bring it in. And if it keeps like peeling off like this bit is here, I'll just keep pushing it down. So, but with the weather we're having at the moment, we're meant to get snow and it's absolutely torrential today. And I'm hoping that they'll last throughout the snow. But I'll keep you updated. And there's no slugs on this one. I could touch it and there's no slugs. So, anyway, I just thought I'd add this on because I really wasn't like proud of this as well. So, just keep stitching and I'll see you next time. Bye!